Hey. I want to welcome you back, guys. This is day number 4 of our 30 Days of Gold and Silver series. So, welcome back. Welcome back. So, over the past few days, we've talked about why gold has been money for thousands of years, the difference between money and currency, why central banks continue to own gold. And today, we're connecting those lessons by talking about inflation. So, and that's what I titled this day 4 of our 30 Days of Gold and Silver series is Inflation Explained, simply why prices keep rising. So, let's start with a definition of what is inflation. So, inflation simply means the average price of goods and services rises over time, reducing how much your money can buy. So, think about buying groceries, right? 5 years ago, a shopping cart might have cost $100, right? Today, that same cart might cost 130, 150, or even more depending on what you're buying. So, did the grocery suddenly become more valuable? Not necessarily. The purchasing power of your money changed. So, if you're watching this and say you have a $20 bill, right? Ask and hold up that $20 bill and ask, will this always buy $20 worth of groceries? And the answer is simply no. It buys whatever $20 can purchase today. So that is purchasing power. What causes inflation? And to be honest, there's really not just one cause. Inflation can result from several factors working together. For example, um, increased consumer demand, or supply chain disruptions, or rising production and transportation costs, or changes in monetary policy. Um, Economies are complex, and inflation can happen for different reasons at different times. So, how does inflation really affect everyday families? So, and this here, how it affects everyday families is where it really becomes personal. So, because inflation can affect almost every part of daily life, your grocery bills, your gas prices, your rent or your housing costs, utilities, insurance, travel, healthcare, college tuition. If your income doesn't keep pace with rising costs, it can become more challenging to maintain the lifestyle over time. I remember looking at grocery receipts a few years apart and realizing how much everyday items had increased in price. That experience really made me think differently. Instead of asking, how do I simply earn more money? I started asking, how do I become a better steward of what I earn? That shift in thinking really led me to kind of study budgeting, entrepreneurship, investing, and really assets like gold and silver. So, why do some people buy gold, like me, during inflation? And I hear that question, I hear that question often. Um, why are people buying gold when inflation rises? A lot of investors, or many investors, believe gold may help preserve purchasing power over the long term because it has maintained value across many different um, economic periods. It really is important to remember, however, that gold prices can be volatile and there are no guarantees. Gold is one asset among many that people may choose to include in a diversified financial strategy. But what can you do? What can you do? Here are five practical ideas to consider. One, continue learning about personal finance. I can tell you that knowledge really does help you make more informed decisions. Two, live below your means. So saving consistently can provide some flexibility for you, especially during those uncertain times. Three, increase your earning potential, develop skills, build a business, or pursue additional income streams. Four, diversify. A lot of people choose to spread their savings and investments really across different types of assets based on their goals and risk tolerance. And five, think long term. Successful wealth building is usually measured in years, not days. So, what are the key takeaways from today's lesson or today's video? Inflation means prices generally rise over time, and rising prices reduce purchasing power. And inflation affects nearly everyone. Financial education can help you prepare for the rising inflation. A lot of people, or should I say, many people, include gold as one component of a diversified long-term strategy. So, if today's lesson helped simplify inflation for you, I want to invite you to continue this journey with me because tomorrow we're going to answer another important question. Why does the US dollar lose purchasing power over time? And if you'd like to learn more about physical gold and silver and explore the platform that I personally use, there's a link in the description. You At this website for the link that you go into the description, you can create a free account. You can explore the educational resources and decide what makes sense for your own financial goals. And two, if you did find today's video valuable, like this video, comment, stay informed, subscribe, and share this video with someone who wants to better understand inflation. So in closing, here's the thing. You can't control inflation. You just can't, right? But you can control how prepared you are. And financial education is really one of the best investments that you can make in really helping with inflation. Okay. Guys, this is Billy Josie, President and CEO of Stoneleaf Ventures, LLC. Guys, where we help everyday people create generational wealth and legacy through gold and silver and digital marketing. So, guys, thank you for joining me on day number 4. I will see you in day number 5. God bless you. See ya.